Hello Capricorn, and thank you so much for joining me on my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for April the 1st through to the 15th. So it is a general reading. Just take what feels right and leaves the rest. And if it does really resonate and you want to hear more, there will be an extended reading. The link will be in the description box below, and I'll tell you more about that a bit later. So we have Cup 8 Neptune Pisces coming in. Interesting energy. And Neptune is actually in Pisces. So that's going to be an interesting theme that's running through for you. And really what it is it's turning your back or leaving or detaching from a situation that has not been bringing you fulfillment. There's something been missing, and that's going to become, the fact that's the first card that's come out, that's something that's going to become very crystal clear is what they're saying. Crystal clear, and not in a bad way, in quite a good way. I mean, they're in a way that it's just like, I can't do this anymore. I have to move on or do something different. And look, we have Strength card, Leo, Sun, Pluto. So it is like now you are being given the strength. It's kind of come back to you. It's like you may have not felt like you had that, you had the ability or the strength to do something, but it's come back around again, and it's come back in a big way to transform this. So yeah, I feel like, and again, there's a sense of something big is being unlocked here, opening to a greater sense of being able to shine into the world. A greater potential as well is coming out, is what I'm what I have for you. So we also have Sword for Mercury Libra. So this is interesting as well, because I feel like you're getting a lot of information, a lot of things are being revealed to you about this, or you're being shown a lot of how this just isn't working. And with this the Sword for Mercury Libra, there's a sense now that you're at a crossroads with this, that it needs to take a new direction. But it's like, don't rush into this. It's like you need to spend a little bit of time thinking about it, rewriting it, understanding what stories have been presented. And it really is perhaps a turning point for a relationship that's coming in here as well. So yeah, it's kind of interesting energy. Let's see we'll pull some tarot around this, Capricorn, and see what's coming in. But I feel like something's become quite pointed within a relationship, and you're getting some very clear messages that sometimes with the Eight of Cups, it can just be an attachment or an idea or an expectation you're letting go of. It doesn't mean you're letting go of the relationship itself, but it can be just like, I'm expecting the wrong thing, or I'm expecting too much. And interestingly, with this Nine of Pentacles, it can also be around boundaries with this coming in, because this is around independence. The Nine of Pentacles can be, I just need some time to myself. I need some time to work this out. I want to be feeling a bit more independent. It could be financial independence as well for some of you, but it's really like, I need to do this myself, find the strength to do this myself. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. So you may have a lovely support base, was what I'm getting with this sword for this relationship. There is a relationship that's coming in here. There may be a very lovely support base, but it's a sense that you have outgrown some of the support. You need to kind of step into your independence with that, and not in a bad way, but just in a positive way that it's asking for growth. Now, the Nine of Swords is crossing you. So it could be, for some of you, it might be that there's a lot of stress involved with this, because it could involve having to address something or to have to make a change here. But it can also be that you're overthinking it too much. So it can be that there's a lot of anxiety. It can be that something has kind of, it could be mental health with that Nine of Swords. That can be something that you're wanting to make the change with or stepping away from. It can be depression, anguish, despair. It can be fear that you're scared to do this, scared to make the change. But you've got that strength coming in loud and clear, and it's kind of zapping you. It's like zzz. And so you're getting this very strong motivation and drive and energy to do this, realizing how strong you really are and how amazing you truly are. Capricorn. So we have the Hanged Man has come out in your conscious mind, and that is, I feel like this is a conundrum. It's something you really need to spend some time again with that, spend some time with. It's like a puzzle in your life that you're trying to work out. It's like, I need to kind of find the right perspective or find the answer or really understand this in a bigger way. With the Hanged Man coming in, it can be that something's felt very stagnant as well. It can be that it's like really what they're showing me is that something, it's just a natural conclusion, like this energy has served its purpose and it's time for you to move on and expand and grow from that. And that's part of like the stagnation will start kind of irritating you wherever in your life that you're feeling things are going too slow, or like I said, it feels like it's kind of a bit stuck. That's also coming in. But there is also this sense of needing to surrender to the process with this Neptune Pisces energy. That can be surrendering into the void, into this very interesting creative realm. It can be a very creative solution. It can be, again, around boundaries coming in, a sense of trying to understand what boundaries you need to set up around something. But it can also be surrendering to soul and spirit, to what your greater calling is, what that bigger part of you is communicating to you. So, it's quite a deep energy coming through. And we have the Four of Pentacles at the base. And even though it's kind of like all this very, that very loud bird in the background, I don't know if you can hear it, but sometimes, birds for me are like spirits trying to give messages, or it's a spiritual message. And it's something that's it's like something that's been wanting to get your attention for a while, and it's really coming in loud and clear. Like if it was a soft knock on the door and you were like, I'm just ignoring you for a while, that's become a very loud knock, like, let me in, I want to have a conversation. So there's something like a message from I do get a lot of like a sense that your soul is trying to communicate with you but it's kind of finding this way through this Neptunian watery energy coming in. So, but interestingly, that's what the thing is, that might be where you feel like you are, and that can be an energy of feeling a bit lost, even sometimes with some things, of feeling like I'm disorientated, I don't know where I am. It can be overwhelm, it can be exhaustion, it can also be a very highly intuitive energy, very creative. It can also be an energy of psychic, like a lot of dreams, interesting dreams happening. But interesting, right at the base here, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is your earth energy. This is grounding it right in. This is going right. It may seem all wishy-washy and I don't know what's going on, but deep down inside of you, you do know. There's a very core element inside you that is grounded and going, I know what to do with this. And so it's anchoring you to be able to go into those realms and to go into that space. This could be purely meditation, contemplation, but there's a message, a very deep message for you around this. So it's almost like surrendering a part of your ego to go into that space, which is kind of interesting. I'm getting that loud and clear. But that doesn't mean that where this is going on, the point of this is some wishy-washy thing that you can't define, because it's saying very much that it is around building very strong and solid foundations around self-worth and money. So there's a point to it. It's just going about it a very different way, which is why it can seem like an interesting kind of conundrum or puzzle. And that's why that Nine of Swords can come in, because it's like, where is my mind? My mind's gone to a very different place and it's not where I'm used to. But they're just reminding you that at the base, there you are, there's that element of earth. And so you can come back to that. So let's see. So that Four of Pentacles is very much like you're stepping on solid ground, and you understand that the stability and solidity is within you, and it's about building that base of your house of who you are. So it's really interesting. The Seven of Swords in the recent past. Okay, so this is quite a fascinating little reading for you, Capricorn, I have to say. I'm loving it because it's like you're going off on a big adventure, but you've got a safety rope. And so it's like I can go exploring, but I know that I've got home base is okay. And it could be that home is going to be really important for you as well, that you might be exploring some new things, opening up to new things, new areas, new arenas that are kind of a bit different or foreign to you for whatever reason, spaces, emotions, people, even information, like exploring things. And there is a sense of you're going on this interesting exploration. But home, there's something that is a very important base for you. So feeling secure in your home, or secure in yourself, or secure in a relationship, or there's someone there that you can come back to, that you can do that. So yeah, that's getting a lot of information around that, which seems really important. So there's a very strong support base there, a very strong relationship coming in here, which is very supportive. So in the recent past, the Seven of Swords, there is a sense that you might be wanting to get away from you wanting to have a bit more of a sense of adventure, away from some restrictions, really, to free yourself from perhaps being in this is how it is, this is how it should be, very disciplined, very focused. It's like, I just need to go exploring. I need to get away from some of these very strong following the rules all the time, or just even daily routine. It can be that's just become ho-hum. I just need to kind of do something a bit more different and interesting. So that's kind of what I'm getting with that Seven of Swords energy. So that's interesting as well. The Seven of Swords can also be around deception, that there is something was not as it seemed, or someone was not as it seemed, and this is something that you need to spend a bit of time understanding as well. Perhaps they weren't entirely honest with you. It can be a part of yourself as well, that you kind of like, perhaps haven't been honest with myself. So it can be any of those things, or all of them at the same time. In the near future, we have the King of Cups. So this is beautiful, because this is, again, the sense that there is something, you're on stable ground here. You can go into those watery realms. This is what we were talking about, but have that stability and know that you can step into this. It's a scorpionic energy, very Scorpio. So it is that you can go, yep, I now have the confidence that I can go deep into some deep emotional spaces, or go into some deep spiritual or psychic or intuitive spaces, or very deep creative space, however that appears to you. I can also go into a space where this Seven of Swords can be betrayal for some of you, that you're looking at a feeling of feeling betrayed. And with this King of Cups, it's like I can look at it with clarity. I'm master of my emotions, and all those emotions are there, but I do have this very stable base. So it's a very beautiful, it's fantastic. It's like you've mastered an energy, gone into an energy that's been very different to you, or not necessarily the most comfortable place for you, but you've come out going, I'm the king and I can do this. Next time I have to go into that space where I'm dealing with a sense that someone might have betrayed me, or someone's not being honest, I know I'm going to be okay. Or if I go into this deep space where I'm just working out where my next steps are, it doesn't have to be around betrayal. That is just one of the energies that's coming out. But it can be on a bigger level, really. It's about you stepping outside of creating a new boundary for yourself, stepping out of a comfort zone where you are finding your own solid base, your own independence. So it's just, there's this confidence with this King of Cups coming in that, I can visit those realms, those deep emotional realms, and I'll be okay. I've kind of worked out how to navigate through that, and I know, because I've got this solid base down here around self-worth. And that is also going to help you platform off. There's a sense that you're creating very solid platform here to be able to step off from and step into something else that's coming in. So, it's very healthy is what they want to say. It's a very healthy process. Very much honouring yourself, your own needs, your own emotional fulfillment, your own boundaries, your own inner strength. So there's a lot of acknowledgement of self here, really seeing how far you've come, and kind of what a different person you are from, say, last time this energy visited you. So you've become a lot stronger, really. And so Let's see, you are presenting as the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this is a very dependable energy, lovely, earthy, grounded energy coming through. And it is this sense that I've actually quite literally now scratching my foot. I've got itchy feet. And that's that energy of wanting to go off on an adventure, you know, like the itchy feet of wanting to go exploring, the intrepid explorer. But the thing with this Knight of Pentacles is I'm going to do it at my own pace. I'm in control of this journey. I'm happy to go slow. I don't have to rush off into it, but I'll take this slowly, and I will do it that feels in a way that feels right for me. And with this Knight of Pentacles, it can be a sense of needing to slow down with some things, take some space to kind of work out what this is going on. There can be a time for recovery as well for some of you. But it's a very sense of you've got something solid now that you're bringing into the future that you can take into your future vision with you. And because it's these pentacles, I do feel like it's got a lot to do with self-worth, but also your value in the world and how you can even monetize that and turn that into something that is creating stability, more stability around home, material possessions, money, health even for some of you. But also what I'm getting with this Knight of Pentacles is that you can really depend on yourself. It's a sense of, if all else fails, I know I can depend on me. And that's a really, really important message to come through. And that's why it's like you are, with this Mercury Libra, it's coming back to that, bringing me back to there, is that, yeah, there may have been a relationship that was, there's a significant relationship. I'm getting two different ones here. One is that it's gone from the Three of Swords, which was pain, hurt, disappointment, for somehow just being hurt, and it's right near that Seven of Swords, so it could be related to deception and betrayal. But there's also a sense that this could be a protective relationship, someone very supportive, but it's like you have outgrown that now. You need to, you're stepping into beyond that. So it does come back to that. So it's actually really lovely, and I love the pace of which it's happening. It's very slow and gentle energy, and it's just this sense of now I find myself here, and now I'm feeling good here, I'm feeling stable, and yeah, so taking it one step at a time. So yeah, interesting that we were kind of saying the energy surrounding you is this Two of Pentacles, is that looking at something with the Libra, something has been out of balance and bringing something into balance, and it's a sense of being kind of caught between two energies here, maybe wanting to please someone else or looking at your own needs. It can be work-life balance as well. It can be a sense of, I'm trying to find that balance between working. It can be that there is this, for some of you, that there is a need to move money around, that you might need to move it from one account to the other to balance the checkbooks, balance the money somehow. But it is, I feel like it's like you're going back and forth over something. And really, for me, the Two of Pentacles is going back and forth, and just mulling something over. So there is, like, I keep getting the word conundrum for you. I don't know why, but yeah, you're just kind of working something out and really working it out. So really working it out. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Capricorn. But slow and steady wins the race. Oh, look, strength has come out again. And, if that's what you've been looking for, or wondering whether you have the strength and the ability to do that, it's come out here. So it's come back to you. And it may be that you haven't felt like you've had that previously, but right now this is visiting you big time. And this is, showing you your own inner strength, really. Okay, so let's look at what outcome is coming in. And like with all of these energies, these are all potential energies, potential outcomes. You just kind of take what feels right, like I said, and leave the rest. Wow, the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is, fabulous energy coming out, really. And oh my goodness, look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. So, wow, there is a sense of really this can bring a lot of happiness. This process and this acknowledgement of self can really, make you happy, or can be about your happiness as well. But this Three of Wands is seeing some very concrete results, getting some really, really positive feedback coming in. This is success. initial success with something, a project, an idea, or even working this through. But there is success here. It's not the end point, but it's like saying, okay, you've got past the starting, you've got past that initial start. The universe is encouraging you to say, keep going. It's going well. You're on the right path. And so, yeah, I mean, your ships are starting to come in. Things are starting to work, and things are starting to really, you're going to start seeing some very positive results with something. So that's a really, really strongly encouraging card, I would say. The universe is just going, yep. And so it may be with all of this as well, you know, with this stagnant energy. And there is a sense here, interestingly, just in terms of money with this Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, is that it could be the money's feeling a bit stuck. It could be that you need to kind of free it up. There might be a need to flexibility here. Spend money to make money kind of thing. I'm not giving financial advice. It's just a general energy coming through and saying that might be the answer to some of these results. Like maybe you need to invest in or spend a bit of money. Yeah, somehow that's coming through for some of you. So yeah, it is a sense that money can be freed up in order to step forward and find some success. So this says, I let go of all expectations. And that's what we were saying. And I love the fact that she's listening to the seashell, and we had all that Neptunian ocean watery energy. So it is like listening to those messages from your soul that are wanting to come through for you. It says, I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. So, and again, it's that sense of really, you know, knowing that these good things are coming, because you can flow freely and lovingly and let go of something that is perhaps you were just kind of something was a bit stuck and you weren't freeing. It doesn't have to be related to money. This energy can be like to do with your health, or to do with I have to be doing it this way, and let go of an expectation of how something might be going in your life as well. So I find that this is really very, very apt and very positive. And the positivity that's coming in with being able to go with the flow is knowing that you can rely on yourself and you're going to be okay no matter what gets thrown at you. And yeah, you can go into these interesting spaces, but yeah, you will be fine. And so it allows you to free yourself up to kind of open up to these new experiences, and there will be success around that. So beautiful. I am going to pull you an animal spirit energy, Capricorn, and a charm. And then we're going to, I think that's it for the reading. So for this part of the reading anyway, until we get to the extended. So what does Capricorn need to know? What energies or animal spirit medicine is Capricorn working with? Oh, we've got a couple of energies coming in. Zebra and spider. Interesting. So I want to say don't get caught in your own web. And that is that can be related to when we talk about social expectations. It can also be social media. You know, there's like you've built your web of people and connections, and it's like they're expecting something from you. But with that zebra, and it could just be society in general, or just it's something to do with people that are close community of people. So it can be close family, friends, some sort of connections that you've made. They can be, you know, groups as well, but it's a sense of don't feel like you're stuck into a certain identity or a certain, a certain role as well, because we have this zebra energy, which is the Aquarian. And for me, it's Aquarius energy of accepting your uniqueness, accepting that you have these unique gifts and abilities, that you might be a little bit wanting to be a little bit more quirky and eccentric and do something a little bit different. It's a rebellious energy as well. Like it's the rebel coming in, and it's just like you wanting to break free of something where you felt a little bit like stuck in a web. So And that is really like about personal expression, allowing yourself to shine. And it can be, again, because it's Aquarian energy, it is about shining to a collective, communicating and showing this to a collective. So it's just opening up and unraveling a part of yourself, not unraveling in a negative way, but just opening and freeing yourself up to be a little bit more of you, that parts of you that you might have gone, well, I can't show that, or I need to be serious, or I need to be more normal, or I need to fit in. And it's like, but really, you know, you want to be wearing odd socks, and you might actually want to wear something a bit different. I'm kind of getting for you, Aquarius, Capricorn, because we're talking about Aquarian energy. I'm kind of getting this really funny image that you might surprise some people with just some of the little quirky, funny things that might come out, or you might just want to wear something kind of quite unique, even eccentric for some of you. So just have a bit of fun with it. Like, it's playful energy. It's making me smile a lot, and it's just fun. And it doesn't mean it's like, it's not like it's, I feel like this energy might be visiting. So you might have a day where you want to wear like something, or just do something a bit different, but it's not forever. You know, it's not like suddenly you're going to be this crazy, unique, eccentric person. But it could be. It's just that this energy is wanting to come out for whatever reason, to show there's more to you. There's more that you can offer. There's more that you can showcase. There's more these little unique gifts and skills and abilities that you think, oh, that's not acceptable for whatever reason. They're wanting to come out and shine. So let go of any expectations. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. I don't know why I'm getting odd socks, and I'm getting the color orange. For some of you, I'm getting orange socks, and it just is this funny little image that they're showing me. But I mean, that doesn't have to be specifically that. It's just showing me that you might want to show up looking slightly different, but it's very bright and, cheerful. Like, orange is such a happy color, really. It just makes people smile. It gets their attention as well. So that's the thing, is that people might not really start noticing. And then we have this beautiful little butterfly coming in as your charm. So that's really lovely. And it's actually, it's kind of, it's saying, I don't know if some of you do have little butterfly necklaces for whatever reason. I'm kind of getting it, wearing it around my heart and throat chakra. It's like between my heart and throat chakra, and it's like that energy in there, the connection and speaking between, the communication between your heart and your throat is being transformed. The fact it's a little butterfly is showing me that it's light, it's connected to inner child, it's playful, but also saying this is not, sorry, the door just keeps opening and shutting, but this is just a small light thing. It's not to be taken too seriously. Something is transforming, but it's not like a big, heavy energy. It's like, it's fun, light, enjoy it. So that's it, Capricorn. I've got to go fix that door in a sec before the extended reading. But with the extended reading, we are going to pull out some clarifiers about what else you need to know around this. We'll pull some more cards for what's coming in the near future and the future beyond. And then we're going to focus in on career, money, and love and relationships, and pull some cards specifically for that. So I'd love it if you come over to that. The link is in the description box below. It will take you over to Vimeo once you click onto it. I usually pin the link in the comments section as well. But if this is where we're leaving each other, I think just play and have some fun, and go on a bit of an adventure. It's like a lovely, open, curious, adventurous energy. Yeah, it might take you to some unexpected places, but you might find some unexpected answers that is actually going to just launch you into this sense of self-confidence, freeing yourself up, and there's some really positive results with that. So thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share if you think this will help somebody. Take care. Bye.